that was done without any consultation whatsoever.
I do appreciate that he's leaned into the oddity that he is.
Yes.
I do appreciate he looked like, what can I do with this? Let me go with the alfalfa, shave my lips off. Yeah, you know what? I'm a freak show.
He leaned into it with help a few bullies. And
Yeah, he did.
This morning, I thought this was the weirdest face on CNN.
That's pretty weird. Okay.
Like a Chinese crested hairless terrier, whatever it is. But here,
John Bolton, isn't it?
Well, it was. I used to be. Now, that's not even close, which brings us to this week's Weird Faces of CNN. And it ties into news about the Kennedy Center and their new chief, President Trump. But weirdest face, this brings us to a Kennedy.
I want to bring in Stephen Kennedy Smith, the nephew of former President John F. Kennedy.
He looks like he was supposed to turn back into a pumpkin at
Stephen,
midnight, but stopped
what led
halfway.
to the decision to close the library yesterday? What changed to
Hope that's
allow
hair
it
gel.
to reopen today?
He looks like the kid's Halloween bucket.
Where do you see his teeth?
So,
Check out his teeth.
Notice
They're huge.
That, 6 employees were fired, and those employees are
What
the
the
employees
F?
who handle the interface with ticketing
That's what
in the
happens when
public
you have a
as
sister
well as
wife.
public events at the library. So we had no one.
What a vagina
basically
magnet.
to interface with the public, so we had to shut the library down.
You know, I clean that up nice.
And that was done without any consultation whatsoever.
I do appreciate that he's leaned into the oddity that he is.
Yes.
I do appreciate he looked like, what can I do with this? Let me go with the alfalfa, shave my lips off. Yeah, you know what? I'm a freak show.
He leaned into it with help a few bullies. And
Yeah, he did. I didn't hear a word he said. I just
No.
Me either. I know. It's like looking at a model.
except in a train wreck in human form.
So, well, he's the poster boy for why you shouldn't use Narcan. Now, and he was talking about the Kennedy Center, I believe. So President Trump is now chairman of the Kennedy Center in D.C. And of course, it's part of the Smithsonian Institute. I don't know how much they receive I believe it was $30-something in federal, 30-something million.
I think it was 40-something million.
40-something million in
like that.
federal funding. And see if you guys can understand this concept. The left is really tipping their hand here. They're not tipping their hand. They don't have a play. They're just showing you who they are. They don't understand that no one cares if you want to do art. When we're paying for the art, it's different. You can eat whatever you want. When we're paying for it, we have a say. You can go and privately fund the human godforsaken centipede and no one will care, even a sequel, as long as you are paying for it. When it's taxpayer dollars, we have a say.
Yeah.
And they don't understand it. Some people, like LeVar Burton, were obviously and understandably upset. But the good news is you don't have to take his word for it.
The arts are especially at risk right now. It seems like the arts have been in the headlines with what Trump has been doing with the Kennedy Center for the Performing Arts. What's your take on that, and how important does it make this summit and the conversations you're going to have here this week?
Well, see, I don't believe that arts should be a part of a political conversation. Arts are above
Tell your friends.
politics. At least they should be. But I guess I believe, sure, there's politics in everything. But arts should be outside of that sphere of rhetoric, because this is about humanity.
Take a look, it's in a book, a reading rainbow.
Thanks, LeVar. I understand that you believe so much in your credibility. You asked me to take the vouching of a 6-year-old as tribute. I believe art should be separate from politics. Great. We won't fund NPR. No. Wait, well, no more money for PBS. No. Wait, no more funding for, by the way, the usual suspects. In case you were wondering how far we've gone, like if you wanted the Founding Fathers, when people say, this is what the Founding Fathers would have wanted it, you think they were going, yeah, okay, right, hold on a second, we're talking about taxation without representation. Oh, yeah, that's right. Taxpayer-funded drag shows at a museum.
When we restrict the arts, we restrict the ability of people to fight back within the culture.
In the last week, President Trump said he didn't like what they were showing, especially drag shows.
I don't like what's coming up.
Specifically targeting youth.
We're going to get some great professionals. I'm going to be chairman of it, and we're going to make sure that it's good and it's not going to be woke.
These attacks on drag are veiled attacks on trans people, and they want to classify trans people living their authentic lives as them doing drag.
So we really need to be here today, show up, and stand up for trans and drag rights.
Now, I know that you were distracted in the foreground by Abomination Gomez Adams, but if you can actually grab a screen, that's not even the worst person in that frame.
I was getting hard.
It was, look, right behind is someone even worse, where there's a special place in hell, a mime.
Oh,
there's a mime.
Shit.
I would go.
It's Joel Grey in blackface.
It's just a group of people who deserve to be hated.
I say bring back bullying.
And mimes first.
Yeah.
Mimes and pumpkin heads.
This shit wouldn't rear its ugly head if bullying stayed where it was.
There needs to be some. There needs to be a natural
little
order of
bit.
things.
It's a natural. That's exactly right.
Yeah.
Thank you.
It's like, you know, you're okay if you take out the krill, but not if you kill all the great whites, though I'm okay with it because I don't think we need any more. The point is, the left is basically unhappy with any kind of change unless it's status quo and more money, but they have to deal with it.
Well,
I'm mad that it's Trump's turn to run the Kennedy. I really hate Trumpers. So much for civility. Yeah, now that it's Trump's term, I'm leaving cause I've got no sack. While the Don makes me a loser, he's taking the whole damn nation back.
Hey, if you like this video, you can comment or hit the notification bell to know when there are more videos, but it's probably taken from today's full show, which you can watch here. It's live, weekdays, 10 a.m. Eastern, where you can watch live. But I don't know when you're watching this, so it could be any of the day's show. When you're right now, you're watching. It could be a Monday. It could be a Tuesday, Wednesday. Could be Thursday. Well, it could be Friday.